And hello everybody, this is Pikeman Plays with your favorite host, and only host, Pikeman. Let's get the main screen up. Oh, Pro Streamer, we need some lights. And in the beginning, the earth was void. And empty. Whatever the Book of Genesis happens to say. Add the app. Oh, that looks more like it. Awesome. Yeah, you'll have to bear with me today, chat. I am wrung out. It's been a very long week, and we are not done yet. One more day, but we're gonna play a little Breathedge today. Pick up where we left off, which was, I believe, still in level 1, chapter 1, and I think we're just gonna make it a bit of a chiller, more chill stream. Chiller is what I said. Yes, you heard me, chat. Chiller. We're gonna have a more chilled stream. And glasses are uncomfortable. Which oh, that feels a lot better. Oh, and surprisingly, they match my outfit. Figure. Okay, so where were we? Oh, right, we just built our habitat. Let me get the sound up. Small game sound. Excellent. Pop that off mute. The game hearing it though. Yep, the game's hearing it. Awesome. Okay, chat, so what are we up to today? Well, I know that we had set up our habitat unit and whatever this is called, I think a service module. But there's absolutely nothing in it. And we have to do some research. Right here. I think. Research. Buttons always confuse me with, I hit E every time to access something, and not that. It's hold right click or left click, one of the two. So yeah, we were really jazzed to find out that you can make this Zaz vehicle. I'm a poet and I didn't know it, chat. And they need us to make the engineering spacesuit, or the electrical engineering spacesuit. And that requires fabric, lead paint, and aluminum. And if I'm remembering correctly, we might have lead paint, we definitely have fabric, we definitely have aluminum. So let's go for trip, shall we? That's what I'm thinking we're gonna do. We also last session got what's the word I'm looking for? We got scooter. Yeah. I mean, look at how beautiful that is. So I also discovered, from being on the Discord, Breathedge Discord, that you can hit Control T to get rid of your HUD. So we can take some excellent screen captures. Captures. I feel like Max Headroom right now. But the problem is that you have to essentially hide all of your waypoint icons manually. What I'm wondering is if we look under settings, controls, if it says something like that'll allow you to just hide all of your menu items, all your HUD based waypoints. And it doesn't. And interesting too is I kind of got like, you know, the flat sort of like, why are you even asking, when I said, hey, we should have the ability to hide the HUD. They're like, it's just Control T. That's not anywhere in here. And maybe because when I searched in Discord, or not Discord, Google, I was searching with the console command to remove HUD. I didn't find the Control T command, but I'm still pretty convinced it's not that obvious. So, but if we decide that we want to take some swish screenshots, basically, you go in here and turn off the markers. It's a lot of markers to turn off, though. That's kind of the bummer. I wish there was like a hide all. So I think I'll take screenshots in my own time and not bore you with that, chat. So Yeah, let's just get on with our missions. Well, we're gonna make sure that we actually have enough stuff to survive with here. We do. I'm actually gonna drop as much as we possibly can. It's gonna be messy, chat, but we're gonna fix it, I promise. So we'll keep a couple of the candles. We're gonna drop the explosives. Keep the scanner. Any of our tools we should really keep. But the rest of this stuff, just throw it on the ground, because we're gonna haul as much as we can back from our other facility. We're not gonna empty it, because we may need to use that as a waypoint, you know, as a way station to get back to the beginning of the game, because I'm not totally clear on where you get lead paint and paint, other than the one place we found it. And, yeah, so... we could probably... Right, was I gonna drink? Oh, right, I have to bring my head back up. Yeah, we will definitely drink. Drink. Eat. Ah, wrong. Misclick. Pica fail. Pica fail. Does not compute. Yes, it does compute. Fail is what we do. As my colleague and friend, CyberSci, says, it's what he does on stream. Is repeatedly fail. I think he's being too hard on himself, because he's actually he plays at a way more challenging level than I do for all of his game. Right, so we're gonna head back. We got plenty of oxygen. My memory suggests we're going this way? Question mark? This has been a week, chat, and it's been quite the week in terms of what I've been up to. So I'm a little burned out. You're probably not going to get high quality commentary. Not that you ever do with Pica Man. But, just bear with me. So we need to really get that lead paint. And we really need to get, fabric and the like. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here. Pop out. This is our... You'll remember, this is our other base. Our home away from home. Oh wow, we just threw everything on the ground, didn't we? Alright, that's fine, no worries. So how did we... We needed to make suitcases. We're gonna need storage at the other base. I wonder if you can get storage lockers. That'd be pretty cool. So we need refined metal to make that happen, and refined metal is like 4 of these guys. It'd be great to take at least one suitcase over to the new base camp. And actually check if we have any refined metal. Let's cut out the middleman, right? That doesn't look like it. I don't think that we do. So, let's process a little. Resources, refine metal thing. So how many do we have at the moment? So we're gonna get 2 out of this, and I think we have 1 back at the new base camp, which is not gonna help us. We shouldn't, you know, our escape pod is base camp. So this would be, you know, camp 2, and then the next one is camp 3. I mean, I'll take this metal. So let's pick up as much of this mess as we can. We can truck it over to the new place. There's no harm in doing that. No resources, refined. We can, I mean, if we go with 3 refined metal and we have a 4th there, we can make suitcases there. It's probably more efficient in the long run anyway. I'm just gonna leave these collectibles on the ground. I'm not entirely convinced what we need them for, if we need them. So I'm not gonna get too hung up. How much food do we have? 1 package? Let's take 2. And probably take a few of these items with us. Ah, there's that roll of fabric that we need. Let's take a little of everything over to the new base. Seems like a good idea. Sure, we'll throw one of those in. We're going to be doing most of our construction at that new base, so let's take it. Electronics. Batteries. We will leave one battery behind, just in case. You never know. We can actually pick this stuff up, I think, and put it away. Oh, my inventory's full? That's crazy. Crazy talk, chat. Well, you know what we could do? Let's just leave our tools behind for now. Yes, like that. First time, every time, right, chat? Beep. So we'll take that, take the magnet, take some titanium, some wires. Do we need any of this stuff? I don't know. We're definitely gonna want the aluminum in the long run. Let's leave these collectibles behind. See if there's anything here we need. I think... yeah, rubber. Well, we're gonna end up coming back. We'll do a really rapid turnaround on this so it doesn't become a stream just about moving gear. Because that's not too interesting, is it now? And thanks to everybody for joining the stream. This is gonna be a laid-back stream tonight. Probably go for two and a half hours. What time is it now? A little before 7 o'clock. Atlantic Standard Time, or is it daylight time now? It's daylight time now. So we'll probably go to 9:30. Yeah, feels about good. That'll be about right. It'll feel pretty good. What I was trying to say. All right, scoot in here. I want to put another airlock on the back, on another side here. Didn't call it the back because I don't know. Who knows what the back is in space? In space. All right, let's see if we've got how many refined metal here? Is that the refined metal? It is, but I can't take it. So we'll ditch. All right, what's drop again? Right click. I always confuse drop and use. Sold. Then we can go over to, which is our construction module. This one. And we can make briefcase. Oh, not enough space. So let's toss a few items. We don't really need that many of these things. This was more, the oxygen candles are really more about when we do long distance hikes. We're not gonna do right now. Resources. Nope, objects. Go for it. Yeah, you'll have to bear with me, chat. As some of you know, I've had multiple concussions, so a lot of screen time starts to sort of get to me, and because it's fiscal year end at my job, I'm doing a ton of screen time. So, getting a lot of nausea and dizziness. So I have resolved to be careful and not overdo it. But it also means that I'm not going to be quite myself to streaming. It'll be a shock gasp, calmer stream than you're used to with me. Alright, so I think what we could do here is we could sort of put along this wall we can organize this way. Install. Beep. This, like so. Oh, I don't want to cover up the light. I want the light to be sort of in between our briefcases or suitcases. Good. I also don't like that you have to sort of hold. Oh, we're gonna need that stuff over there. Come on, Chip. Get with it. I think we could throw one up here. I like that idea. Let's do this. Turn it a little bit. Confirm. I don't really like that you have to hold to drop something. I wish, you know, it would get with... Like, it feels like a bit like these are commands that are designed for use with a gamepad. And, which is fine, but for a keyboard and mouse person, like, that whole hold until something happens is very foreign. Feels kind of unnecessary. Okay. I will stop complaining. So what do we need? We're gonna leave... We're gonna take this with us because we're gonna make a run back to our old base, but we can get rid of just anything that feels like it's, you know, we're not gonna need immediately. So, what I do want to ask the machine, hello computer, what do you need for this? So we have the roll of fabric, we have the aluminum now, we just need the lead paint, which requires us running back to base, like real base camp, the shuttle, which is going to be quite the trip. But you know what? We're good enough, we're smart enough. Gosh darn it, people like us. Which means, translated from Pika speak, that we can do it. You can do it! How will we do it? We'll fly, you fools! That's right, we're gonna take our vacuum scooter. We will fly. So we don't need... I think if we take 3 of these with us, we'll be more than covered in terms of our survival. The question is, are we going to do the run now all the way back, or are we going to do another quick run back to our Midland base camp? I think we're going to do the long run. The reason being is that secondary camp that we were just at, this is tertiary camp, whatever you want to call it, but it's sort of like our new base. I like it. This is like base 1, Battlestar 1. Anyway, we don't want to completely cannibalize the other base. We want to leave ourselves with plenty of options when we go to that base in case something's wrong, you know, like it's got to be stocked. Got to be able to make fuel there, food, water, oxygen kits, medical kits, a little bit of everything. Excuse me. Drinking the ginger ale to settle my old stomach. Get that nausea under control. And let me know, chat, if I'm too loud or quiet, if the game's too loud or quiet. I will adjust levels as needed. Okay, so we have like 3... Yeah, we're like fully loaded here. Look at how much stuff we got going on. It's crazy. So we can pick up our tools, take with us. Oh, there has been an update to this game, so apparently I think the durability has been changed on tools. I'm trying to remember if you have to start a new game for that. That would be quite nice. Hey, not just another dumb blonde. Welcome. Hi, Pika man. How's your week been? How are you feeling? You know what? It's been very busy. I was just saying to chat that I'm not feeling too hot because I'm sort of oversubscribed at the moment. I've been spending too much time in front of the screen. Long days. But I'm going to be compassionate to myself and, you know, listen to my body and just be sort of chill with the stream. I'm not going to do this go for too long tonight. I'll probably do 2 hours instead of 3. Yeah, so I think it'll be good. Take it easy, have fun. You know, I'm going to take one of these alcohol kits with us in case we get into an area which is quite cold. Other than that, we have oxygen. We don't have water. That's the one other thing we should take with us. Have any stored? Don't. We're going to have to quickly go outside and ask the gods of ice for some waters. Now, what color is this? That is ice. Sold. That is ice. I just need one more so we can make 2 bottles. So, how are you doing, Blondie? Are you feeling well? I heard you had a rough night the other night. I'm really sorry to hear that. Definitely been in your shoes, and it's not fun. So I hope you're feeling a bit better today. Actually, I hope you're feeling a lot better today, but I know the realities of you know, chronic illness is that you don't just bounce back. So the reality is probably you're feeling a bit better. But my hope is you're feeling a lot better. Because that would be ducky. Water. We'll crank out a couple of waters here. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll do 3. We'll leave 1 behind. Take 2 with us. Well, we're not gonna leave any behind. We're gonna drink 1. Yeah. Can leave the loose piece behind. A loose piece of ice. There will be enough for the next lost sailor who exists to have something. How much does this do? 40. We'll wait till we get down to 60. So we're good. Let's go get that ice. Ice? Not ice. That paint. We're going to the aluminium store. And then we're gonna get some lead. We're gonna get some paint. We're gonna put them all together. That can't be harmful. I mean, who's ever been harmed by a little bit of lead paint, right? I mean, as a child, I used to eat lots of little chips. They tasted delicious. They came off my wall and fell on the floor. That's not something to joke about, chat. Lead poisoning's a very dangerous thing. There used to be a urban myth that you could get lead poisoning from miniatures, like lead miniature figurines that you paint up and eventually play tabletop battles with or use in your Dungeons & Dragons campaigns, that kind of thing. And I did such things. I had lots of lead figurines. So I was kind of concerned. I actually held the lead figurines with plastic gloves, not plastic gloves, latex gloves on. I was very afraid. And then it turns out that's not how it works. Let me tell you, chat, that was surprising to find that out. Turns out you have to ingest it, or you have to be in pretty significant contact to actually collect it through your skin. Like, it takes a lot of work. The reason that people thought this, though, I'll tell you. Nice. We need this. Is there another one? There should be another piece. There it is. 3 pieces, usually. Okay, so there's lead here. I'll explain the myth in a second. I'm just trying to concentrate a little bit, because you know how I am. I'm like a goldfish. So, whoa, a castle. Wow, a castle. Wow, a castle. Yeah. Squirrel! Stuff like that. So I really want to get these lead bits. What's light? That's light, flashlight. Want to get these bits without forgetting, and there's paint. Let's get the paint. Yes. Feels good, chat. We've started to make some really demonstrable progress in this game. And I mean, we're running low on health. Not health, air. But we have plenty of oxygen candles. So I really want to get a significant amount of lead and paint while we're here, because I don't really want to have to come back to this section. It's a bit out of the way. Okay, so the myth. How does the myth work? Well, I will tell you. Right after these messages. Everyone's like, oh my god, Pika, stab you. I feel like that... Let's find one more paint. I'll feel more comfortable if I find one last paint. You see paint, you, call out. Whoa, 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 what do we got here? I'll take the ox. Oh, nope. There we go, we're fine. That's good stuff. I love breaking these open. These are like loot pinatas. I'm gonna crack you open like a loot pinata, son. Ooh, refined metal? You say no to that. Well, you can't. Just gotta get it. I wonder if there's anything to scan in here. These big storage modules. Are you? Come down, my fine feathered friends. Okay, oh, 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 there's paint. I need my drill. Your drill. Yes. But the chat was just screaming at me. You can just get paint out of the tanks with your drill. Sorry, chat. Just not that bright. Beautiful. Nay. Gorgeous. But just not that bright. Just not that bright. Okay, so we got tons of all the things. We're gonna head out of here. I am going to quickly find... or not quickly find my scooter. There it is. There's too many icons. See, this is why we have to hide icons, chat. Not just for making sweet, sweet pics. Doing our screen archery. But so that we can actually find critical icons like this when needed. So yeah, the myth was based off of the fact that like lead miniatures would cause lead poisoning. Was because these kids who were doing this, who were playing with lead figurines, got sick, and they got tested, and lo and behold, they had lead poisoning. They had very high levels of lead in their systems. And people were like, shocked, yes, oh my god, you can't play with miniature figurines. And also didn't help that this stuff was all associated with Dungeons and Dragons, which at the time was considered, you know, the devil's game. Lad. Little does it turn out to be, though, was that their house was built on an old firing range. What do guns shoot? Chat? Bullets. That's right. Bullets. What are bullets typically made out of? Lead. Exactly. So what was happening was the groundwater was contaminated. That was the key problem. They were imbibing, drinking water that was full of lead. And because they were kids, it was accumulating them not faster. It was accumulating to a toxic level faster than the adults, because kids are lighter, right? They have less body mass. So they would get sick faster. So yeah, that's where the myth comes from. But yeah, I mean, like, if you suck on a lead miniature, you are gonna get lead poisoning eventually. Oh, yo, chat, look at this stuff we got here. They've been holding out on us. I wish I had, what do you call it? Leave these behind. I wish we had saddlebags on our bike. That'd be sweet. So if I do this, I can take 3, and we'll take some rubber with us. We got plenty of rubber at the other camp. The Midway camp, we'll call it. This is the shuttle, then there's Midway. And then there is our new base camp. And that makes sense. It is our base camp. Because we are using it to make progress out into the void. Try to finish this chapter. Alright, well, we don't need to do anything else in here. That seems good. Do we need anything while we are in town, so to speak? Make anything? What does this require? 2 rubber. Well, I mean, that's actually great. It takes up a lot less space. Means we can take more stuff back to base camp. We want more refined metal? I think we do. Takes up less space. Yeah, that looks great. So I think we're in good shape. Largely can just take a quick peek to see if there's any other items we want to take with us. No. We can take some of the lead. Let's take this metal so that we can make the refined metal. Some salt. Salt we can use to make more of these salty packages. They make us thirsty, but they also feed us really well. Yeah, and these are all just collectibles. We can have a quick rest to recover our health. Oops, my phone is on make big noises. There we go, turn that off. And again, thanks to everybody coming tonight. Really appreciate the attendance, coming along with us. And also, thanks to everybody who's been giving me follows. We're getting very close to making it to our affiliate goal. We are 12 away. So thank you to everyone who has followed. And if you haven't, consider following. So we'll eat this and drink this and drink this. So we're maxed out. And we are going to try to, like, go full tilt back to base. Though I kind of wonder if there's anything we should be considering scanning in these areas. Maybe we're missing out. Ooh, freezing danger. And can we get tanks here? Do these tanks do anything? That work? Nah, I don't want yellow water. I want to get items that we can use for our building. I want our base to be bent. See, this would make a great shot. We just have to pull out all the icons. So again, like I said, I'll do that on my own time. But you can get sort of a sense for it if I... Oh, I can't get rid of the HUD if I have to get off the bike. Beautiful. Very pretty, eh? Those... the moon and the planets in the background? Planet and the moons. Got them backward. Yeah. Oh, I should probably pop off the bike and reactivate my HUD so I can see if I'm gonna run out of oxygen. So we do have a base here. Babe, I detect cinema debris. If you tired and want relax watching exciting movie, you fly there. The main thing is stay close to anti-asteroid turret. It get its signal from about there. You get its signal about there. She's calling out all these points of interest, I suppose. We're gonna go check them out just as soon as we get back to base camp and we try to make that engineering suit, because I think that's gonna be the next gate, if you will, the key to the next gate, or you could call it the next gate. If you don't have it, you ain't going anywhere. So our O2s are doing really well. Great. And I'm gonna grab that water. Oh, I also think I figured out what those tape balls might be for. Remember we saw the big ball of tape? I think they're... what's the word I'm looking for? I think they're considered sort of like resource spawners. They make more resources. So in case you ever get stuck in the game, and you're running low on any critical resource, you can just go to the tape balls and they'll have some. And it's not efficient. You have to sort of collect random resources over a length of time, but you're never like completely stuck. Well, we want to keep all this stuff, right, chat? How's our scanner? It's at 11, 12 on the grabber, 15 on the handy scrapper, 11 on the repair tool. Do we have water? We don't have any water. Let's make some. We're gonna need it. And then we're gonna head to the main base so that we can do all the critical things. What was it over here? We had, oh, resin. That's, how did we make the fuel again? Because we need to fuel up. Items, fuel, 2 resin, 2 metal. Let's get 4 resin then. 1, 2, can we throw back? Go back this for the time being. There, we'll make 2 sets of fuel. Or 2 canisters of fuel. It's a single. It's not a set. And that takes up a lot less volume, which I think is just ducky. We're going to want to take a little resin with us to the new base. And maybe some rubber? Question mark? So, whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's fill it. Well, let's just go. Let's just go, chat. I don't want this whole stream to be about playing it perfectly. 'Cause that's how I normally play, and it takes ages to get anywhere. I actually want to just make some progress. If you're cool with that, I'm cool with that. If I'm cool with that, you're cool with that. Putting words in your mouth. Hopefully you're cool with that. But yeah, I think we'll get back to the base camp and we will start the research process. Then I want to check out one of these question marks. I mean, Normandy is where we need to get. That's what that is. But it's like 4K away. So let's pick something a little closer by. See what we can do there. Whee! Everything's picked up for the, like, first time ever. We have a clean base. We can make bubble gum. What is the purpose of it? I don't know. But the engineering suit, we have to make the lead paint. We have to grab the roll of fabric. But we are right there. So, fabric. Wait, what now? Hold on. We'll take that. Lead paint, we'll have to do the combinations. And did we not? Oh, there's the aluminum. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, chat. And then we have to create lead paint. Pause the resources, so we'll do the lead paint, and then we have the aluminum and the fabric. So I'm hoping that's sufficient. And it is. Excellent. So a minute. I hate when games do this, like either make it significantly long, so there's a purpose. Oh, we got disconnected. That might just be my chat. Let me know, chat. My chat monitor may have just failed, or we might have just lost connection. I want to put up my stream quality monitor as well, just to be safe. Yeah, I hate when they do this sort of thing, and it's either make it quick, because who cares, or make it long so it has meaning to it. I don't know. Maybe when we do the vehicle, it'll end up being like 20 minutes. Just not quite convinced on the necessity. Feels like meaningless time. 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Complete. You again use database of liner to do some calculations. I see requests to protect suit from electricity. It is very dangerous. That is not even interpretable, but thank you. So what do we have to do next? I don't know. Create and equip it. Okay, so haven't built it, which we can do now. Equipment. What do we need? I think we do still have 2 more aluminum, but clearly we need fabric. We have fabric? Well, let's get rid of some stuff. Salt. Burp. I mean, we got a lot of lead. Not sure that was the right call. I am gonna make gum. I don't know what the purpose is, but oh, there, see? 3 minutes. See, I can go and do something else, and it feels like it means something now. I'm just gonna empty our excess resources. I don't want to take them with us. I think this is good. Got lots of durability and most of our units here with the exception of the shears. And that's actually important, chat, because I'm gonna go looking for fabric. We might want to make more shears. I just want to find out what we need to do that, though. Tools. Shears. We need metal and wire. We had oodles of metal back at the other base camp. Metal and wire. Is this enough? I don't know. Let's just take it. Find out. Tools. 3 metal. Of course, we're 1 short. Alright, well, if that's the case, then you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw this back. And then we're going to take one last trip back to our middle camp. Midway station, as we're calling it. Come back here! And we'll grab some fabric while we're there and make some more shears. And maybe take a quick gander at the tape ball. See what it has to give to us. And on our way back to our base, we can actually go through this asteroid that is on our lower right of our visual field right now, this guy. So we can hit the tape ball and go through there and see if there's anything else that we've missed. Do a little voyage. Fantastic voyage. Boop. Hello. Boop. Also, I meant to speak to you, Chad, about what we're gonna do next weekend. Not next, well, this coming weekend, Sunday. We finished A Plague Tale, Innocence, and it was excellent. 10 out of 10, would play it again. I have played it. I've now played it twice. 2.5 times. Once by myself, a half time on stream, then abandoned, and then played it a full time on stream. It's excellent. Great game. So we needed 3 of these, right? And they said a couple of wires, so we do need to go outside for 1 more, unless there's something here. There isn't. Chewing gum is complete. Awesome. So peaceful out here, chat. I wish you could be here. Ooh, I want that. Definitely take a magnet, thank you. Not really interested in the shawarma, though. Like, once you've seen one shawarma, you've seen them all. I do like shawarma, though. Mean ones out here where I live. Mean as in delicious. We really, like, used up all of the metal around here. Seems doubtful to me, chat. We have used up all of the metal in this region. Not impossible. Not impossible. There we go. And we'll probably get some metal when we go to the tape ball. But for just a second, we're gonna scoot inside. Make some more shears and see if we have more fabric. Turn that light off. Equipment, tools. Grab that shear. How are we doing? Our handy scrapper's down to 15. But to make another one, we need 3 metal. So we're a little out of luck there. It's the fabric situation. We got a little fabric here. Let's take that. Take some titanium. Ah, plenty of fabric, Chad. Look at that. We'll leave 4 of them here. We'll take some of the plastic with us. Take some of the alkali, because we are going to need to make batteries eventually. A little more titanium, and then we'll leave this for whatever we encounter along the way. I think that works. Wow, we're already running out of water? Speaking of which, chat, what time is it? It's almost an hour. It's time to hydrate. Nice. Let's do it. Don't forget to get up and stretch. That's very important. Let's go see what's at that tape ball. You could just scoop things up as you drove along on the bike. Like, you, get in my belly. Definitely gonna grab... Whoop. Button. Gonna grab that metal since we're having a lot of call for metal right now. And do we need a grabber for this? No. You see what I mean? Like, that is absolutely respawned from last time we were here. That's what I think this is. I think this is just a source of continued unlimited resources. It's just random, and it takes quite a bit of time to respawn. So you're never going to be in a true pinch. You may be in a pickle. You'll never be in a true pinch as long as you can find these things. Is there anything we really need? I mean, we were going to oxygen up shortly. We can just leave it. There's a oxygen station coming. So we'll scoot over there. Stretchy, stretchy. Thanks, GG Nanert. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. How are you tonight? I am having a decent enough night. I was gonna say, I'm having a great night. I'm not having a great night. I am not feeling well and tired, but I'm here, I'm streaming, I'm having a good time. That's what matters. I think we're gonna fill right up at this station because I want to go and see... Well, we're gonna take the long way around to the base. I should have used the station though. You realize that, chat? I just realized that. Could have used this oxygen station right here for free. Not the smartest. Yes, GG. I am Gouda like the cheese, and you are Gouda like the cheese. I get it. I'm hip. I'm with it. You know, when Dr. Evil does his little dance when he's showing he's hip and with it to his son Scott. I'm hip. I'm with it. Then he tries to do the Macarena years out of date and does it badly. Fantastic. I'm a little bit nervous here, chat. I think we're okay. But I'm definitely going to keep us going at full speed here. Turn up the volume just a touch. Music is very soothing in this area. See, I want to go up there and check out what that is. So, our midway base is there. So I figure we go north as fast as we can. North. Celestial north. You think of it as being like north, south, east, west on the vertical and the horizontal. This is like the north for the y-axis is what I'm thinking. How are we doing oxygen-wise? 89 seconds. Alright, this is where we got the canned synthetic beef. There's nothing quite as good as canned synthetic beef. It's like, you know, that canned chicken that you can get? Oh. That stuff's awful. I mean, it makes such delicious sandwiches. Resurrection is a construct. Isn't that true, GG Nannert? You are wiser than your years. Construct! Yeah, it's true. Direction and time, both constructs. Just giving us a shared frame of reference, right? Here we go. Let's see if we can actually build that new suit, Chad. It sounds like it'll be sweet. Look at this paint. I don't think paint's supposed to look like amoeba frozen in time. But hey, that's fine. It's fine. Alright. Right, so, if we look at our equipment, we need to make the roll of fabric. We not bring any resin? Wait, no, what? Are you serious? Did I not? Oh, yeah. Why? There's no resin in this pile? Look. Resin? Oh, are you? You're resin. This is good. Is it only one resin, though? I wouldn't be surprised. Chat, you're allowed to yell at me. That's fine. You can be like, no, Pika. Bad Pika. Wrong Pika. Your whole point in going back there was to make sure you brought resin, and then you skipped it. Right, because we made fuel out of the resin I brought. Bright. Not bright. So we have the aluminum. We only need one resin though, chat. See? I am bright. Thank you. And then we need the aluminum. The aluminium. Then I think we're good. We'll have our brand new shiny electrical engineer spacesuit. But there's not enough space. Never enough space. What can we drop, chat? We don't need the titanium. What if... let's ask it if this is enough. Does that give us enough? Yes. Excellent. Sold. Now what happens when we change our suit? Does it like... Babe, if you're still researching electricity protection and want to test it on yourself, found great place with huge lightning. I'm sure it's safe, and you have to go there and try lightning first without protective suit to make comparison. I mean, that's just good science, right? Baseline, and then the experimental test, right? So, that's just good science. So, what does that do for us? We're a little more resistant to radiation. We need to be a lot more resistant to radiation. And now we don't have a place to put that extra spacesuit, so I'm going to be forced to throw it on the ground where it turns into a box. That is very handy. I'm totally down with that. So I was really hoping we could make another briefcase because we do have some refined metal here. Let's just see what we got. This is the problem of not having briefcases. Everything's on the ground. So I'm going to quickly, ever so rapidly, make some refined metal. That gets us 3 of 4. No prize, though. Short, chat. What I can do about that? Look at this. We need 2 more metal to make this happen. Well, what you gonna do? Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump all this stuff. I'm actually gonna make that into a roll of fabric. Why? Because it'll be easier to find later. And while we're here, we might as well pick up some water. Need at least 1. And then I'd like some food. Make sweet package. Sounds good. And there's enough there to make another water. We'll dump the rest. I'm gonna dump the refined metal somewhere where that it's obvious. We actually worked hard to get that. I don't feel like having to dig for certain items. This is fine. All these little items here. As soon as I can get some more suitcases, I will, chat. Because that will nod my brain like a small rodent between my 2 cerebral hemispheres. Yes, you heard me right. We'll also throw the construction kit over here. Obvious. And then I think this is really what we need to take with us. I do want to have another handy scrapper. So if we do have enough... I think we had... We have one excess... I thought we had 3. We needed 4. 3... I don't know, chat. Just ignore me. Yeah, well, we'll head out. We definitely need to find another handy scrapper. Not find one. Make one. I'll take the fuel so that we can make... not make, that we can refuel our tank. But I really want to go out there and explore the void. Refuel. And we're gonna go and look at what's near us. 1600. That. We're gonna check out these 2 things. Now we're into exploration, Chad. Exploration, exploration. It is time. That was a good pop, chat. Whew. What is it? You see that? There's a glowy string. So beautiful. No, George, stay away from the light. Zap. What movie was that from? A Bug's Life? This is like, these look like those tendrils that...
Judging by the signal, there's an anti-asteroid turret nearby. I hope you don't look much like an asteroid, but it's recommended that you stay away from the guns. These turrets can attack a large moving object without even knowing how valuable the spacesuit on this object is.
Okay. Ugh.
Too many military personnel per square kilometer. It's definitely a sign of trouble.
What does that mean? Can we shut it down maybe by sneaking inside? You like a good sneaking. That's precious. Smake with the sneaking.
A large cluster of security robots detected. I'd recommend keeping out of their sight.
Whoa. Did I just fly through that wall? That door? Yeah, there is definitely a bit of a clipping issue going on. So what I'm thinking, chat, is we can head out. And we gotta stay oriented because that turret is what we want to avoid. I'm thinking if we come around to this side, we might be able to sneak in. Yeah, see, there's another one of those turrets over there. There we go. Oh, nice! Refined metal. Ask and ye shall receive. I mean, it's a little disappointing that... Oh no! See, this is what I mean about the handy scrapper. We have to go back to base to make those. So we need... Our highest priority right now is to find loose metal. And I'm gonna go over here and see what this does. We need oxygen. What's this? Oh! Hey! That just work? I think it did. Hold on. Oxygen! Oxygen is not an optional thing. Look! Hello! Hello! What does this do?
Some kind of military spacesuit prototype with a
Discharge
jet
cell.
booster. I wonder if it's possible to replicate this system without the risk of catching fire like he did.
He did? Oh, he did? Jeez Marie. Trying to see if I can, like, do something with this turret. That'd be cool to put on our base. Hello? Obsolete accelerator, that's cool. Found something else that we can research, chat, or build or something. Awesome. Okay, so we're not gonna get extremely far without getting some more handy grabbers. So, handy scrappers, handy grabbers. Yeah, get in trouble when you're a little too handy. Oh no, that's handsy. There it is. Josh Whedon. Joss Whedon. Dude, how could you let us down? So, the problem with our base being here is there are not any free-floating resources lying around. So, the question is, what do we do? I think we eat some mini eggs. Does anyone else concur with this idea? Beep boop. Beep boop. Probably leave this to later, but how could I say no to a few mini eggs? Gigi Nanner wants mini eggs. She's got her priorities squared away. So we'll get some O2 while we're here. And then I'm going to take a quick look at the research table. Select that. A scraper. What does it do? Professional tool for scraping off dried chewing gum. Any surface including hair. When it comes to hair, the scraper turns, or the scraper, sorry, turns into a professional tool for removing it by gently scalping. Awesome. Hmm. Chewing gum. Cool. Haven't found metal. Not gonna help us out very much. Fabric and alcohol. Wait. Oh, this is fabric. I was kind of thinking, wouldn't it be cool if it would grab resources from your base? Or if you could, like, attach something specific? Yeah. Right. We were talking about what we were going to play on Sunday, and I was thinking of playing Satisfactory. I wanted to see what the chat had to say. This is the obsolete accelerator. What are we wearing at the moment? The large accelerator. So if we go back... do we do that? Plus 75. There's the discharge cell. We need an inductor, resin, and titanium. We've made an inductor before. That required wire, metal, and plastic. I don't know, is this like a no-brainer, chat? That makes sense. I think we have... we don't have any resin here. Yeah, let's go back to the other location. Oh, we got a bunch of wire. At least that is clear. Titanium. Go like so. Pause a resource. We can already make the inductor, so let's do that. And then we just need one resin, which I don't think we actually have in our pile of junk. No. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave food particles behind. Should take one first aid kit. I think we can toss some of the titanium. Oh, was the discharge to allow us to get like a vehicle or something? Oh, the enhanced handy scrapper. Ooh, that's... now you're talking. Just need to... we do. Let's take this. And then do this. And do that. Yes. How long will it take? 4 minutes. And we can go and do like a round of collecting metal. So we can make fine metal. Yes, I like this idea. Stop. Come back. Urgh. Oh, how I wish E was the button that would allow you to interact. None of this left click, right click stuff. Crazy. How's everybody's night going? GG? Blondie? Any other individual who is paying attention? Ooh. Can't even collect that right now. That makes me sad. But we know where there's a little bit of metal right there. Scrap metal. Come on back. Did anybody you hear about the fact that... Oh. Alright. We're gonna grab this while we can. While it's obvious. I've lost my frame of reference again. Derp. This. Man, I'm serious, like this game, you know, without having the monocular depth cues that are so commonly in place, because in space you don't have a number of the monocular depth cues, so it's hard to tell how far things are away from you, especially since there are big scrap metal balls and little scrap metal balls. That's the real problem, is because if they were all little, you'd understand that when they're far away, they're small. Even smaller than they are normally, right? But because they're two different sizes, that confuses you. You can mean that the item could be, you know, small and very close to you, or big and very far away. Yeah. Challenge. Okay, so we can make a handy scrapper now. And we wanted to make this guy, so we just need resin and titanium to make that happen. So we're gonna take a bunch of resin, take some rubber, more resin, and we had titanium over here. We want we will take one of these. So, and we'll take the titanium. And then let's go build ourselves a new motivation device. That's right, chat! This new motivation tape will not only motivate you, but it will solve all of your woes with 5 easy installments of $999.99 to the 9th variable, to the 9th power. Yes. How can you afford not to? So we could make the handy scrapper, or we could wait until the uber handy scrapper becomes a thing. I think we should do all of them. I'm not good at waiting. Alright, so let's put the handy scrapper in its normal spot. And then we are going to put on our obsolete accelerator. Feels good. And we'll throw this old accelerator that's taken up space with its old cousin. It's just uncomfortable that they run on farts. I'm going to assume that this new one does not run on farts, but there's no evidence to suggest that it doesn't. Right? Right. You know, I'm going to take one of the rubbers and turn it into... rubbers. I'm going to take 2 pieces of rubber, turn them into thick electrical tape. Just 1 second, chat. I'm going to send a notice. Someone who's been waiting patiently. Bye. Okay, thank you, chat. You are the best. You're the best. Okay, I think that's enough resin to take back to camp. I think this works. Is there anything else we need to get? I don't think so. Oh baby, the enhanced... we can't make that. We need all that refined metal. But one thing we can do on our way back is we're gonna make a quick pit stop. Grab some titanium with our handy scrapper. And then we'll also grab metal. Whoa, look at how durable our handy scrapper is. At 50. Unheard of, chat. Unheard of. This is legend type stuff. Like I Am Legend movie, where they kill the dog. And I'm like, why is it that they have to kill dogs? Ah, our inventory is already full. Well, nuts, chat. That's not gonna work for us. Oh, wow, look at how awesome our accelerator is now. Just accelerate into infinity and beyond. Yeah, I'm gonna just make some electrical tape, use up some of this rubber, and maybe a fuel? Make, ooh, construction kits. That's not half bad. Yeah, we'll make some fuel. Because we need to get at least maybe 9 steel. Yeah. So we got 6. We need to free up a little bit more. What do we do to make that happen? We make chewing gum. I mean, I've heard that you can use chewing gum maybe to like stick down your stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't pretend to know, chat. Yeah, we're not gonna make that. I want to make an oxygen station, but it's not necessary. Why don't we leave behind a little bit of this titanium? Kind of went ham on the titanium. So that leaves us all this to fill up with scrap metal. I think that is a reasonable compromise, chat. So let's head back. Stop off over at this facility here. There's, I think, 2 things of scrap metal, maybe 3. No, that's titanium. Yeah, there's at least 2. Yeah, as far as I understand, the most recent patch for this game has added some durability to most of the items. Which I think is good, because I felt it was a little... what's the term I'm looking for? I'm trying to say make worky, but I don't think that counts as actual English. I feel like it was a little make worky. Makey worky! But, I mean, you take my point, right, Chad? Like, I feel that they were getting us to do a task repetitively to pad out the game. And I don't mean that in a sense that they were doing it maliciously, like that there isn't enough game here to make it worth our while what we spent for the game. The game is very much reasonably priced for what you get out of it. And I understand there's multiple chapters, and I think I'm still in chapter 1. I don't know for a fact. It may be that there aren't chapters anymore since it launched into the full game, like 1.0. I'll look that up, actually. If anyone who's watching wants to do it, that's cool, too. We definitely need a little airlock, but there isn't really much point, considering we can't do anything with the habitat module. As near as I can tell. Okay, so we have now made the super duper scrapper. We were thinking about explosives, EMP grenade. Beef cannot only burn, but it also has beef can not only be burned, but it also has good electrical conductivity. Just one light explosion of this grenade will cause a small area to be covered with an even layer of electrically energized ground meat. So we need an inductor, refined metal, batteries, and magnets. The reason that I think that they mentioned something about Security robots, where we went. Blaster. A real blaster that can go pew pew. It's quite a serious weapon, and in fact... quite a serious weapon, comma, in fact. Back in the day, the invention of the working principle of beam blasters changed the balance of power in the world and allowed something to monopolize space. Us, allowed chickens, allowed humans, who knows. Power is 60. How do you recharge? Like, do you have to have bullets? Bullets? Not lead again. We have plenty of electronics. Refined metal. I do want to make that handy scrapper, though. The uber handy scrapper. The enhanced handy scrapper. Oh, it's only one refined metal, though. That's awesome. That's delicious. Well, I mean, when you think about it, they do break. So you don't want them to be too expensive. That would just get frustrating. So that gives us a 99 durability, chat. My god. You dip the usual handy scrapper into molten metal, you can get an unusually enhanced... You can get an unusually enhanced handy scrapper. And if you add some screws to it, you can make your unusual handy scrapper look even more brutal. It's like, why? It's not a club. So we just need the tiniest bit. I mean, should we run around with 2 of these so we never have to really deal with this again? It sounds like the best thing ever. Though, I feel like we kind of need explosives. And why, you ask? Because I'm starting to sense that we're going to actually have to fight things. Now, the helmet covered with paint. Aluminum, glass, paint, and plastic. I bet you dollars to donut we don't have even the tiniest bit of glass right now. But there might be where we just were. So now that we have scrappers, I think it's time to go. It is time. What is it? I feel the need for speed. Alright. Yeah. So... I just want to get a sense of where things are, chat. Oh my god, we need food and water. So, eat. Water. We will make another water. Yeah, see, this whole, like, click a button, watch a meter fill, I don't know, just feels like make work. You know, like, the game's great. It doesn't, don't put the, unless there's going to be a meaningful difference between some things that take a long time to craft and some things that take a little time to craft that are built into the game in order to create certain dynamic mechanisms or systems that are filled with certain mechanics or mechanisms. Don't do it. So it may be that they started with the principle that they were going to do that, but as they built the game and they balanced it, they realized that it wasn't necessary, or they couldn't do it. They left it in there. I don't know. Having developed games, this is a criticism coming from a place of warmth and understanding, right? I get it in there. I realized I left a light on that was not needed to be on. Alright, so based on this, what are we doing? Actually, that was kind of nice. It was almost acting like a bias light for me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on. I'm still not happy with this camera, though. I think the camera is gonna be one of the next things to get replaced, chat. It's too sketchy. Like a little jittery. So like this looks, no, it's even that's not perfectly smooth. Look at that. Yeah, we gotta do some work. But for the time being, we're going to make a pile of resin over here. Oh, so slow. Then over here will be electrical tape. And what else do we have? Let's grab the paint out of this pile. Things that are like big and obvious, we can separate them out. That I mount. No. I think that's fine. So let's Drop the titanium. Over here. Make this the paint pile. Then over here, we'll put a tool. Yes. I know it's messy, but, you know, we're figuring it out. This is just a process, right, chat? It's a process. This stuff. An integrated part of a particle beam weapon designed to convert... Oh, discharge cell. Would this have something to do with the gun? We need 4 titanium, 4 electronics, and the refined metal. Don't have much in the way of refined metal, so I think we just have to sort of accept that that's going to take time to come across. Throw these in there. Water out. These in there. Pull the food out. The food and water we're not going to keep in this area. Toss that in, toss that in. Toss that. Make another pile of that. Keep all this. And I think we're going to leave the discharge cell and one of the alcohols behind. Might get cold enough to need this, but that's it. And then food will just go in front of us. Drop it on the floor, because that's what you do with food. It's like, you know, 5-second rule, except like 500 million seconds. You ever notice that certain things, like, do you feel... Here's a good question for you, chat. Do you feel that some items have 5-second rules, some have 10-second rules, some have 1-second rules, some have 0-second rules? Like, as an example, if you dropped a cracker on the ground, would that be a 5-second rule? But dropped a piece of moist lunch meat on the ground, would that be 5 seconds? Would it be 1 second? Would it be 0 seconds? Or would it be 10 seconds? These are pertinent questions. So if, for me, if I drop a cracker on the ground, 5 seconds, totally. Lunch meat, 0 seconds. Once it's on the ground, it never gets picked up. I'm a disgusting person at times. Not that disgusting. Not to suggest that if you would eat it, that you're disgusting. I don't mean it, chat. I love you. You're all wonderful. Alright, let's go to new and green pastures. I'm excited. With water and food, though, in case we get stuck out there. Always be drinking waters. 1 waters, 2 waters. We need to make... Do we have any food on us? We do not. So we'll take a honey. That's salt. God, see, that's the weakness in my system. We will take a sweet package. And 1 water. And then we'll drop the rest of the stuff. And then we're good. Excited. And continue to build our tiny home in space. Tiny home in space. Now we are going back. This exciting area. I wonder if you can actually leave markers. That would be helpful. I definitely would end up forgetting about some of these things. I mean, I guess we'll just have to do a better job of exploring them on our first pass. Oh, I caught my shoulder so bad. Mechanical Animal says, I'm disgusting. Firstly, Mechanical Animal, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. As always, your support means the world. Same with Gigi Nano.
This is working autonomous oxygen station.
Oh. And with not... Oh, this looks scary. That's gonna attack us, isn't it? Sorry, not just another unblonde. You said, yeah, a piece of cake, and then it said stop spamming emotes. I will fix Nightbot. I'm sorry. Nightbot is something I'm not used to. I guess as long as you don't put more than, let's call it 2 or 3 emoticons, you should be fine. But anyway, welcome Mechanical. Thanks for coming. I've dropped lunch meat on the kitchen floor this week and stuffed it in my sandwich. 5-second rule. Holy moly, you are amazing. Well done, sir. We all bow to your cast iron stomach. Hopefully you didn't get the green apple splatters, sir. And not just another dumb blonde said, yeah, piece of cake. So you'd drop a piece of cake on the ground and eat it? I mean, I guess it would depend. What type of icing's on the cake? If it's buttercream, I would eat it, period. Which is terrible because it's like the one that would absorb the most garbage off the floor. But I absolutely love buttercream icing. My better half makes an amazing, amazing buttercream. Huh. Mechanical did. Well, you know what? You never cease to surprise, my friend. You delight and amaze me. And you did get the green apple splatters. Is that what you're saying? I did. You got green apple splatters. So, chat, I'm kind of like, let's do this. We're doing it for science. Oh god, nope. So, we need that blaster. Plain and simple. You need to be able to fight back. Bugger. Okay, so we're gonna come back here, chat. I am gonna try... Ooh, look down here. It says SOS. Oh, we need a oxygen candle. There might be something worthwhile here. And those splats letting you know the plumbing is working. Well then, my plumbing must be the best on the planet with Crohn's syndrome.
A very competent pipeline distribution.
Yes. That joke, a pipeline distribution, is a reference to development. Game development. Or network. Oh, this is exactly what we needed, chat. We needed a bunch of this stuff. Is this something we can scan? I think it is. Let's do it. That work? Yeah, improved communications. I don't know what that means beyond the obvious literal improved communications, but I'm wondering, what does it mean in terms of gameplay? Right? Right. Like bread from aliens. From Alien. It's always like, right. I think I said that last time. Speaking of which, any of you who might be Ridley Scott fans, specifically fan of Alien, or fan of Aliens, did you know they're making a TV show? Sure are. That's got you as excited as it's got me. You should hang out while I stream. Look at this.
Speakers at the Pleasure Shuttle, ripped out and connected with the help of a cheap extension cord.
Alright. What does it mean? What does it mean? Explain. So we got a blueprint for speakers.
Looks like he was trying to attract attention by playing loudly on his guitar, his acoustic guitar, and using a speaker in space.
Smart or dumb? This Severson, unique underground recording of the band Severson Band. Such bands are harshly persecuted by the party. Someone took a big risk coming to their concert, although they risked even more by flashing the videotape with such a picture in front of the metalheads. Sure. I think sometimes the humor in this game is spot on and super good, and sometimes I think it defies translation. What's this? Exhausted supply. Oh, yeah. Because I picked up that plastic. Get it? It can be taught. It can be taught. I mean, I wouldn't rely on it, but I can be sort of taught. SOS. Beepity, beep, beepity. That was like one of my favorite DJs when I was in my 20s. He played great trance music. And his sets always started like that. S-O-S. Oxygen is not unlimited. Well, you know, whatever. What is this, Chad? It is super cool looking. Need oxygen. We're gonna have to come back here and set up an oxygen station. Wow, this is so cool. There are some definitely good... Hello! Want some mini eggs? There you go. Hello, Pupper Doodle. Aw, doggy. Is it food time for him? Has he been fed? Alright, thank you. Warren has come to visit. Hey, Warren, come here. There. Say hi to the stream. Say hi. Hello, my name is Warren. Here, and bring that over here and just so he looks toward the screen. Yeah, good job, buddy. All right, go get some food. Oh man, that's not right in the mouth. Gross. I'm just gonna swish, chat. He's a good pup. We love Warren. He is a estimated 12-year-old rescue. Oh, I didn't hit, man, we used up a lot of oxygen.
Be careful.
What did it say? Turret active, be careful. Okay, well, where's the turret? Is that one over there? No, it would be red. Okay, you know what we're gonna do, chat, is... I will tell stories about Warren in just a second. First, we will grab a few odds and sods. Where's this laser? Oh, it's over there. We're fine. Blows us out of space. You're meant to do other things with our lives, right? Or whatever.
The service post. About 2 meters of high-strength alloy and no breaches in the security system. The object is classified, but I managed to download some information from the captain's bridge. You can remotely access the liner's core from here. This would be extremely useful. However, it is impossible to get inside unless you have an anti-armor weapon.
An anti-armor weapon, okay. Alright, well, we're gonna head back to... here. Babe, I detect signal from intact garage. Shizbutt! Shizbutt! Third!
Only the main weapon of the liner, Knight Errant, could have
my
made such
God.
holes. If it's still functioning, I really hope that Knight Errant will not react to an object as small as your body.
That was so tight. So what we need to do is quickly find the item that
There's an
control
engineering
box.
shuttle ahead. I wonder how you find everything so quickly. Is it because of my hints?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the smarty McGee. You're the AI. I really need to see if there is a button to turn off the icons easily. Because at the moment, so that's the engineering shuttle he just mentioned. At the moment, I am finding it a bit overwhelming when they keep throwing things at me, and they actually overwrite the stuff they're saying too. He'll be in the middle of saying something, and then another pressing issue will come up, and it'll write over that. And, so I can't really keep track of everything he's saying. The AI, that is. So, it would be nice to have a way that you could turn off icons, and then highlight new icons. That's what I'm trying to get at. How are we doing? We're only half full, so why don't we hit the shuttle? Because I think what engineering shuttles are is like generally sort of waypoints. You know, like that we can get oxygen and drop stuff off, if you will.
That's a familiar way of repairing things. Did you study the same manual as well?
Oh no. Hey buddy, how you doing? Oh. Oh, so I get it now. So your research station is a way to spend resources rather than your time to find the upgrade items. That makes sense. So you can find all these things in the world, but they'll take time, you know, and you may miss them. But you can use the, I don't know, I don't even want to examine this, but we're going to. But you can use the research station to just sort of get around that. Pink underpants with a bunny tail, not the most common outfit, especially for men, so I wouldn't wear these. Yeah.
I hope this underwear doesn't belong to him, although I still wouldn't touch it.
Well, I already did. It's going in my pocket. Photo card with a photo of the first space car launched in space. The photo was taken not so long ago by the famous traveler IMAX. IMAX? Up to this point, it was believed that this car was drawn by the gravity of some planet and destroyed. Alright. I'm not going to take this, because I've realized that these don't seem to make any difference to the game. So far.
It's unlikely that it will fly with a broken engine, but the design of the steering wheel is quite interesting.
We've got 3 of 4 steering wheels now. Don't know what that means, chat, but it's, I feel like it's important. Alright, so... Right, we've been looking for glass. We know where there is some, but we don't want to have to go all the way back. But we could. I wouldn't mind making a better large oxygen candle. Titanium battery and resin. So that's all back at base. So we're not gonna do that here. Alright. Well, let's head out. We'll head back to base camp. But at least here we know we can oxygen up as needed. I'm just gonna... The reason I'm just grabbing all of this scrap metal, chat, is so that we can use it to make tools galore. We know where they... We know it's here now. Let's just grab it now. So yeah, so I was talking to you repeatedly about trying to pick what the next game will be since we finished A Plague Tale. I was interested to get feedback from chat because that game was a narrative game. I was intrigued to know if people wanted more narrative style play, or if they wanted to see something different. Like, do you sort of expect from me to do... Like, right now we've played one city builder, that's the Airborne Kingdom that was flying around and such. Flying around your city, that's what I was trying to say. The second thing was we've played this game, and it's a survival game with some story elements, and then A Plague Tale was a narrative-driven, call it third-person light puzzle solver. So I was thinking Satisfactory on Sunday, which is got a bit of a story. It's just had a big update, and it's mostly sort of a building game, but in the first person. So it would be kind of like playing the first game, Airborne Kingdom, but from a first person perspective. Think about it. If you squint your eyes a lot, that's what it would look like. I was also thinking a couple of other options were The Outer Worlds, which we've played before a long time ago, but I don't know that there's a ton of interest in that game. There might be. It's a role-playing, computer role-playing game in the future with space guys, and you play, it's from the first person. So there's that, Satisfactory. I'm going to play a game called A Way Out, probably as a co-op game with Mechanical Animal in the future. So probably once or twice a month we'll find some time to stream that and play it. So that'll give us another narrative game that has some cool cooperative components to it. And then I was kind of interested in either doing a Total War game, which is a war strategy game / tactical game, or The Witcher 2, which is another computer role-playing game. So anyway, give it a think. If you have any thoughts about that, just let me know, and I will take them into consideration. Drink that. We'll eat this. Drink that. So there we go. That clears out a little bit of space. We did that purposefully so that we could come and break these loot pinatas. See? 3 wonderful loot pinatas. And our durability is almost done, which will free up some more space. Oh, come on back here. Now we get to use our Uber anti-scrapper. Have any of you heard of, is it Krogdar the Barbarian? It's something like that. It's a new television show that was on Adult Swim. If you've ever seen this, it's hilarious. That is all I'm going to say about that, because maybe Pikeman After Dark, but I don't think it's safe otherwise. Wonder if I can scan this. No. Alright, so we got our oxygen back. And there's our Scooter McGee. Scooter McScootface. Alright, yeah, so I think we'll just head back to this base. Then we can make a few more odds and ends. And I really want that blaster. I feel like we need the ability to fight the robots. I mean, we could also do the EMP grenades, but we need cans of beef, and we haven't found much of that yet. Feels like a very limited resource. What's that, chat? Let's check it out. Again, thanks to everybody for joining me tonight. It is been a very, very long week. So this is a bit of a quieter, less intense stream, but hopefully you're still a little entertained.
Interesting.
Indeed. Got here.
An intact monitoring cabin. If we find some cameras that are connected to it, then we can see something useful.
Uh-huh. I mean, can we... There we go. Station status screen. That looks very sort of alien. Like blocky CRT monitors in the the ceiling. This attached to anything obvious? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're alright. We can just get out of here. I'll have to take that back at base and see what it actually does. I'm intrigued. Color me intrigued, chat. Yeah, so thank you for coming along. If you're enjoying the content, do consider following as we make our push for affiliate. The importance of getting affiliate isn't so much that I can make any money off of doing this, because I'm not going to make money off this for a long time. It's really about being able to push more content at higher qualities for the viewers. So do consider following and telling your friends, family, members of your congregation. You know, no big whoop, just, you know, everyone you know. That would be amazing. Thank you. Alright, so we need titanium electronics and refined metal. And refined metal is really our source of limitation at the moment. So we're going to make... I think we have one floating around on the floor. We'll make 2 or 3 of them. Why the heck not? Let's make 3. Let's make 4. Let's make 5. I'm gonna stop this time, I swear, chat. Oh no, we can't make more. So yeah, there's 2 on the ground here. And this... Need the 4 electronics and the 4 titanium. So I think we put electronics in here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count, chat. Equipment. This is what I'm trying to do. Voila. Ah, see, now that makes sense. 10 minutes to wait. Will be full of hot anticipation, all hot and bothered. Really want that item. So, right now, out of all these items, I kind of wish you could hide the things that you felt were sort of obsolete units. But you need basically aluminum and glass. We got plenty of paint. And I really wanted to get enough refined metal to make another suitcase so we could organize our base. But it was not to be. We can, though, if we so desire, chat, is build something. How do we do that again? Okay, it's been a while. Decor, speakers, radios, guitars. We can put pianos down and chairs. Big TV. We need a Kinotron. Never seen that. Seen the metal. We got fabric and metal for a chair. Plastic, metal, and wire for a piano, so we can do that. And an aeroponic planter. Glass! Well, we at least know where glass is at if we so choose to go. The improved communications. A valuable compartment that embodies all power of your engineering skills. All the power of your engineering skills. It's got a powerful pump, a new filtration system, and perfectly distributes electric energy with a special compensator. All this is written with a marker, and therefore it works, adding oxygen and electricity to the station. So it gives us power, gives us oxygen, gives us a chance for breach. Not sure what that means. So why do we care to have that? I mean, nothing that we have uses a lot of power. We already have a power generator. I mean, it looks cool. That's often reason enough, right? So to do it, we need 2 aluminum, 1 electronic, 1 titanium. That's it. We don't even need a construction kit. I like this idea. So let's grab some aluminum and some electronics and some titanium. Okay, aluminum was here. Uh-oh, we might be out of aluminum right now, chat. Means we need to find... Yeah. Okay, well, we're going out again, chat. We should definitely divest ourselves of stuff we don't need. So we're gonna drop that. This is the refined metal pile, so we'll do that as well. How much is our durability here? It's high, so we don't need another handy scrapper. We're good. We will fill up our vehicle shortly. We do have multiple shears, and we haven't found a place to use them, but this is going to break really soon. So we could just get rid of this, right? I don't think we really need it. Yeah, let's get rid of it. It's taking up too much space. And we will drop the collectibles in here. And then food and water was at our feet. There we go. We're gonna get rid of this, that. Come on. Hurry up. Sorry, chat. Find these controls not always intuitive. Drop that, drop that, drop that. I don't know that we need the discharge cell. We've found another one, so we have 2. And we're gonna eat a little bit of the food and drink a little bit of the water. So let's do that. That. And drop this here. I think we're good to go. I just want to make sure there's nothing that's really in bad form. Yeah. So we definitely need to collect a little more scrap metal. But I want to go back to where we were, because there was just a smorgasbord. Yeah, I said it. But I feel like we should go and get glass. So let's do it. Let's go get glass. And quickly oxygen up over here. And then we'll head back do that very long voyage. Oh, we know what we can do is let's grab this oxygen station. We don't really need it, right? Gas up in it, and then move on. I am going to take this scrap metal because we need it. There's the other piece. They always spawn 3. Skirt! What's up? Alright, we're just oxygenating up, right? Is there anything really important we needed here? Not really. do yeah, let's do that. Let's not take stuff unless we really need it. I mean, the resin, pretty baller. We're gonna take that with us. Oh! Oh, glass, chat, and aluminum. Beauty. Take one of these. And then I think we are gonna go harvest a little bit of glass from back where we found it originally. Grab this oxygenator on the way back, because that's when we'll need it. Or, you know what we could do, chat, is just drive straight to our old base camp. Because I know we dropped off glass there. Wap, wap, wap. Wap, wap, wap. And chat. Too much sitting in front of a screen. Too much sitting. Holy crow, it's 2 hours into the stream. All yous people should do yourself a solid. Stand up. Shake out your body. Avoid getting deep lake thrombosis. Drink some water. Hydrate for the win. There you go, son. I'm not gonna stand up. Too much work. I want my deep leg thrombosis, thank you very much. Okay, we should be able to pop in here and warm up for a second. I swear to God, if you say thrombosis again. Thrombosis, I like my thrombosis, my thrombosis. Is that good? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna quit? Are you gonna quit? You're gonna sit in a bathroom stall and fill the magazine with your Full Metal jackets? Oh yes. Should we bother to do a quick scan of this thing, chat? Like, never seems to work out for us. Is this really like, if you search every single one, a whole lot of nothing? Alright. Where was it that we had to go? We don't need this. It's up here. We don't need the yellow water. It's over here. Where was it? Ow! I have to hit so hard. Ooh, that guy doesn't look comfortable. Oh, wow. We are way off course. I am so turned around right now. So then our main base camp would be there. Oh, wow. Total overshoot. Sorry, chat. I mean, I totally meant to be here. Hold still, so I might brain thee. Medieval times. That is a brilliant movie, Mechanical Animal. You made my night. Those of you who don't know the movie, it is Cable Guy, and you should watch it. It is excellent. It's really black humor, though. Like, it's gallows humor. We didn't want all the nutrient goo. We wanted all of the glass. There we go. And we'll take a condom. You know, you'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So, right, chat? You know, we're just being responsible adults. Can I even use this thing anymore? No. That's all fine. Oh, did we leave? We left the VHS. We could have played it. That heavy metal rockers VHS. Okay, let's go. Yeah, you made me want to watch Cable Guy now, Mechanical. So good. I'm back here so I might brain thee. And he's like just twirling that flail around his head. So good. Why not? We really need the metal here. So Mechanical, before you got on stream, I was asking others how their day and week had been going. How are you holding up? How you doing, pal? How goes the photography? Get a chance to go out and do any more shooting? And did you end up playing Deep Rock Galactic? That is an excellent game, by the way, chat. If you're looking for a game that is an extremely solid cooperative first-person shooter that also has longevity because of the way its mechanics are set up, that is a good game. The only problem is you have to be able to... You have to be willing to sort of build your team around the same level. You know, so if you have like a bunch of people who are high level and then one low level person, that low level person is going to struggle a lot. What are we trying to do here, chat? Right. What we should try to do is... If we go over here, we know that there is... Well, we're gonna get some oxygen first. Because oxygen doesn't grow on trees. Yes, it does! It literally comes from trees. Love of God, people. Go take a biology course. Go take a physiological tomography course and learn a few things. Better yourselves. Can't rely on Taika the scientician to always have the answers. You certainly can't rely on Google. It's all fake news. Sorry. I'll put away my sandwich board. It's fine. Fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Freezing. Danger. Will Robinson. Freezing. Danger. So here's what I think we did wrong. Not by we, I mean me. Was I think we overshot the glass. I think it's right in here, and we need to have a grabber handy. Glass. Blue? There's a glass here? It was right around here, I feel. Maybe we picked it all up. That's certainly probable. Certainly possible, and absolutely probable. Danger zone! That's right. We are in the danger zone. GG. Lana? Lana? Lana! What? Danger zone! If you have not watched Archer, I highly recommend it. Great TV show. And very funny. Yeah, I'm getting a big stupid grin just thinking about it. I mean, is it politically correct? Absolutely not. Is it funny? Yes. Does some of it not age well as a result of certain things like, you know, like the hashtag #MeToo stuff and, come on, brain. Non-binary sort of gender, that kind of thing. Yeah. But I mean, if you can separate from what you actually think versus a chuckle, it's good. That being said, some would argue, how do I actually dismantle this thing? You need a tool to dismantle this. So like, what tool? Need a tool, but like what tool? A repair tool, maybe? Yeah, there it is. Douche. Oh, wow. Like, they mean full-on dismantled. I thought I would just put it back in her... Oh, man. That may have not been as efficient as I thought it was, chat. But you know what? The beauty of playing this game live is you can just roll with punches. Speaking of which, we have not saved in ages, and if the game crashes, I will cry. There we go. Danger zone! What's that other movie? Oh, man, if you have... not movie, this is TV show. If you have not watched Superstore, you should. It's actually very good. It's, I've started watching it at lunchtime. I do my physiotherapy and watch one of those. So I get both physical and mental exercise, if you will. Where the mental exercise is more about, like, just having some joy, you know? Psychological health. This is pretty good comedy, and it's pretty wholesome comedy. Like, believe me, I like dark, terrible humor. Probably, I was gonna say as much as the next person, probably more than the next person. But it's nice to have a show that just feels good to watch. Some of the wire, take some of the rubber. Might as well while we're here, right, chat? I want to leave a little room. I'm gonna leave a little room so we can pick up a bit more metal, scrap metal on the way back. It's really only stopping here just to get oxygen. Yeah, Superstar is good, and there's a scene in it where the manager is like complaining that he doesn't have any style or personality, and he's like, maybe that's why the iPhone facial recognition software doesn't recognize me as a person. I'm like, oh man, that's painfully dark. Come on, man. Have a little love for yourself. But it was good. It made me chuckle. You know what we need to see? We do have a lot of health at the moment, and a lot of oxygen. We should pop over to one of these asteroids. See if they will be so kind as to give us a little bit of aluminum. What are these guys? The little tiny pocket-sized asteroids give us. Oh my god, look at the size of its... It is not worth breaking these down unless we have something better. Look at the durability. Oh, that is a terrible return on investment. 2 metal and 2 water? That dog just ain't gonna hunt. Like, this is 100 durability, this ball of scrap metal. Ah, there's the aluminum. Do we not have a drill? Alright, well, if that's the case, then let's grab a tiny bit of titanium and head back to base. We're gonna build another handy scrap or two if we have the capability. I think it's, what was it? Refined metal and something else? Chat, why is 3-dimensional movement so hard for me? It's not like we don't use 3-dimensional motion on Earth. Though, you don't have to deal with that whole, like, consistent inertia thing. That velocity that doesn't bleed off issue you have in space on Earth. Alright, so... Right, we can't take that with us. First things first, let's drink some water to make some room. Grab this refined metal. Make a handy scrapper of the Uber variety. We're also going to have to either make a drill or find a drill. We can make a battery too. Do that. No, we can just pick up a battery. Equipment, tools. What am I missing here, chat? Of course, refined metal. So we will make refined metal. Come back to tools, make the drill, so we can get the aluminum. think that was one of the things we needed for that blaster. There they are! Blast them! Good old Star Wars. Ooh, hold on a sec. Yeah. Oh. Hold on a second, having a really bad dizzy spell. Okay. So we completed the blaster. To make it, we need the aluminum, which we have, electronics, which we have, 2 refined metal, and lycoplasma. That's what we were missing. So we're getting ahead of ourselves. That's too bad. I was hopeful there. Guess I didn't read the construction manual closely enough. The construction manual. So what was the explosives that we needed? This one. So we need batteries and cans of beef. But where do we get cans of beef? That is the question. Alright. Yeah, okay. Well, for the time being, I think we can just make a little food. That. Drink the water, eat the food. Make another water to take with us. So, make water. I'm gonna make a couple of refined metal. Just so we don't have to do it next time, and we're gonna need it. But we need to find that lycoplasma. Leave some of the loose scrap metal. So we now have enough glass, we have enough paint, and we have enough plastic. But the issue with this is going to be the seeing. So let's take plastic, paint. Make it. Excellent protection against radiation, direct sunlight, and prying eyes. The lack of visibility can be compensated by an increased sense of smell and hearing, which is quite necessary when being in outer space. Well, don't you say. So do we actually... Yeah, we literally can see nothing. So there must be like...
The radiation level is much lower. That's great. I'll give you directions. Fly to the left. Or to be more precise, to the right. Your other right, which is at the top. Okay, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, sure was. Oh man, this is awful. Well, let's drop it with the rest of the junk. So we have 2 enhanced grabbers now. We have a good set of shears. We have a bad set of scrap. We're gonna have to get another grabber, I think. So drop that. We have a full drill, and we have a magnetic key. So I'm gonna drop the remainder of this stuff that we really don't need it. It would be nice, actually, chat, would be to take... There, we can make a suitcase. Aren't you happy? I'm happy. Organize some of this crap. And again, thanks to everybody for showing, coming on to... Man, I can't speak. Let's try this again. Thanks to everyone for coming and spending some other Thursday night with me on my stream. See? Not as hard as it seems. But let me tell you, that was pretty hard. Can we drop it on top? Can we stack these things? That would be ducky. Problem with that is it is going to be... The hitboxes are so terrible in this game that I'll just never actually be able to access the thing I really want to access. How do we do this? Also, does anybody like the band The Weeknd? I've discovered them recently, as in for myself, not discovered them. I've discovered them for myself, and they're really good. Though it's like I listened to their most recent album. I think it's their most recent, and I like the latter half of the album. The first half is fine, but it doesn't do a lot for me. The latter half I really like. Don't know why, but I think it's really solid. Alright, so throw that there. I'm gonna put wire the other one. Like, I think I want the other one to be mostly raw resources. This is like find resources or specialist items. Yeah, let's do that. It feels right, Chet. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Ding dong, ding ding, ding 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 dong, ding 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 dong. Alright, sweet. Hope you like my song. I wrote it just for you. Anything else in here? It's collectibles. This is all food on the floor, and we're okay with that. But we can pick up a bunch of this mess now. Nice. Okay, so that was another fun part in the TV show Superstore. Was these two young kids are like late teens or having a baby together, and they just don't understand how expensive it's going to be, and they think that the $5,000 that the husband or dad, whatever you want to call him, has collected from being hit by an old woman when he was younger as a settle out of court will be sufficient to cover the baby in terms of costs. And so one of the women in the show is trying desperately to sort of explain to them how much it's going to be, and she's just not getting through. And she realizes that he likes to play video games. Shocking. And so she's like, you want to play another game? And so they've given him a pricing gun and runs around and get him to tag a whole bunch of baby related products, and he's like super good at it. He's just like super fast, FPS 360, no scoping, doming everything, kicking butt. And what ends up happening is she shows him that that's the total of what they'll need to take care of the child. And yeah, I think it's great. Like I'm such an adult though when I used to watch that. I was like, yeah, you totally need to teach that to people. But I like that they use gamification to do it, because that's like one of the ways you can get through to people these days who are, big into gaming, is make everyday tasks like a game. That's not new, by the way. That's been doing that for quite a while. But the trick is that gamification is sort of like a nexus point. It's like a development of edutainment to another level, right? Because edutainment is neither educational nor entertaining, or it can be a bit of both, but not by much. Which has always been its big weak spot, right? Is that it bores people, and it's not very efficient at teaching them. So gamification was sort of like taking that to another level, like find a way to engage people, immerse them, get them to do tasks they normally wouldn't want to do. So that's not education, that's motivation. But you can pair it with education to make education more interesting, more effective. And now we have no viewers. Okay, so we are fed, we are ready to go. Let's head back out. What time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock, so we're getting close to finishing the stream for tonight, but I am gonna go out and gather a few more things. I do want to get that aluminum, since we discovered where it was. I don't want to miss that opportunity, because if I quit the game now, I'll totally forget by next week. I am thinking, chat, that what I'm going to do for next Thursday is I'm going to play the game in between streams, and just collect a whole dump of resources so that we don't have to do as much of that in the stream. And I wanted to see what you thought of that. So if you're watching the VODs, like, tell me now if you're in chat, if you are cool with that, or you'd rather see me do the collecting. Because we do stumble across interesting things. And we'd miss out on that. I'd have to come back and show it to you. But it would take a lot of this sort of monotonous element of the game, the grindy, collect resources component of the game, and sort of get rid of it. But some people like that. They find it sort of like soothing. Like, I love collecting resources in Minecraft. I find it just a really, I feel productive, but very meditative. So yes, and if you're watching the VODs, you can always direct message me or join my Discord to let me know what you think. Discord is now linked in my, I don't know, it's the About tab or whatever it's called. So you can just join that way. If you're having trouble, it's not working, you can DM me through Twitch. I will fix it. Oh, we're blind. I'm not gonna hang out here if I can't see anything. But yeah, let me know what you think. But I think that would be one way to, like, push the game along a little faster. Look at that, that's so pretty. See, these are the places where you need to... Whoa, what is that? You need to be able to take screenshots easily. Getting hot? Oh, yeah. Not
Turret
looking...
active. Be careful.
Turret active. Turret active. Quickly grab this. And when I say quickly, I actually do mean it. Also, one of the other things I was thinking about is, like, successful channels tend to have, play, you know, either the same couple of games all the time, or they tend to, where's that? There, that's what, or they play very similar types of games, so they might, instead of just playing Total War games, they might play strategy games, so that's the super category, with Total War being one of them underneath. No, we're gonna have to use our... Oh, we did it again. By we, I mean me. Oh, I can pick things up on the bike. What? Why didn't that work before? Is it like, you have to be totally dialed in? Here, let's try. Oh, you can. Wow. That's just wunderbar. I think I was confusing it with the fact that I thought you couldn't, yeah, because you can't use your tools. Which is one of the things, like in Skyrim, you can't use weapons and stuff. Is that right? Yeah, I don't think you could use your weapon on your horse. You couldn't pick things up. And I don't think you could pick things up in Witcher 3, but you could use your weapon for sure. You might have been able to pick things up. In this game, you can pick things up, but you can't use your tools. So that's a little frustrating. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this. Or O2 up. How much stuff do we have on us? I think we might... Let me make a med kit. Yes! Excellent. Oh, but it uses up our precious alcohol. Ice and alkali. To make more of it. I'm thinking what we could do, chat, is we'll drop the rubber, nutritious goo, water here. We'll reload our bike with fuel. Needed. Is needed. And then what I want to do is I want to get over... Is it here or was it down? Just a sec. have to get my not my boundaries. Gotta get my bearings. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I think we need to go over here. Yeah.
The turret has noticed you.
So you can sneak in here. Sucker! And then we can turn off your power supplies. Stop it! Work! You work? You did work. Nice. Okay. And the other one was on the inside here. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger! That powers that one off. Scoot. Here. What am I looking for, chat? Oh, I forgot to make a new scrapper, didn't I? Not a scrapper, a grabber. Probably all telling me. No
This is working
pica.
autonomous oxygen station.
Look at that, sliced in half. What? That's so cool. Like it. Very, very cool. That almost makes me think we were hit by a beam weapon. You think that's what shot down the liner? Beam weapon?
This is Knight Errant, the main weapon of the liner unnamed. It was meant to be used only in cases of emergency when the liner was attacked from the outside. Who would attack it and what makes Knight Errant different from other turrets? The journalists didn't get a clear answer.
Hey. That. Okay, so this is useful. Just what do we do here? Too many things on the screen, Chad. I'm not quite sure what we're
Turret
supposed to do.
detected.
There's a turret out there. Here's an oxygen station.
It looks like Knight Errant's manual control panel. It's used in case of remote control system failure. Getting here from inside the liner was impossible, therefore it wasn't fortified much.
Oxygen, right? Yeah. Just in the nick of time, too, chat. Where are we at the moment? 2 hours and 30 minutes. So 10 minutes of that is just the boot up of the stream, giving people time to gather. I feel like... What is this? Cosmokitian. Cosmos... I can't even say that. Cosmos Tizan. Whatever. Say what now? Hair growth shampoo? Magazine for modernized stylish girls. Rumor has it that one man read it, went crazy, and died without regaining consciousness. Sounds impossible, but it's better not to risk reading it.
The latest issues of this magazine
story.
were uploaded to my database. There are no data about the discharge cells or any modern particle beam weapon in general, but according to the blueprint, it's somewhere inside the gun's barrel. I don't think you should poke your nose in there.
What's this? Important code JPEG. The code is surely very important. You can't do anything without it, or can you? Can we scan this? No. Okay. So I feel like we should re-oxygenate our suit. And I feel like we should go and look down the barrel of this giant cannon. Because what could possibly go wrong?
If the gun doesn't work, it doesn't mean you can poke your head right in. Apparently, these are the discharge cells. It's unlikely that you'll be able to fix them, but I'm sure that there are some spare ones somewhere, although I recommend that you think about why you would want to repair this gun in the first place. Got one.
Oh, so that's what we've been collecting, see? From the
Second
turrets.
discharge cell installed.
So there's 3 in here. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward actually. But yes, what would it do? I mean, it would maybe shoot this giant thing over here. I'm actually gonna get some oxygen, and then I think we will... Where's our bike? I mean, this is getting really good. I'm actually totally engaged. I want to keep exploring, so I might do that for a little bit. Usually I stream till 9:30. I'm trying not to because, like I said, I'm nauseated and feeling kind of crappy. But I'm having so much fun now, chat. Not that I don't always have fun with you all. I do. You're always amazing. Remind me of younger, smarter, more attractive versions of myself. Even if you're older. Where is the control box? Oop! We're taking shots. Shots fired. Oh, I bet you it's down in here. No? You? Yeah, okay. There is one there, but where its control box is, nobody knows. Alright, well.
Guns nearby.
What about this? In here. Hey, suitcase! A toy from the Grumpy's collection. The beaver can bite through a human femoral artery in one go. That actually happened. I don't remember such an episode from the cartoon, though, but apparently the other animals in the cartoon were afraid of him for a reason. So, yeah, that totally happened. In real life, some guy picked up a beaver, and it bit him, because the wild animal. To say, the selfie with the black hole in the background was the first and last in history. Yeah, that's... Yeah, so it bit through his femoral artery and he bled to death in like 30 seconds. So that was that. Oxygen. I feel like we should just come back here. We should go back to the oxygen station and then swing around. Got our penny scrabber. Always be moving. Always be drifting. That somebody doesn't dome you. Oh, those snipers in the game, they'll come after you. Make no mistake. So, we only need 3 more of these.
The turret has noticed you.
Wait, these ones are off. There's one over there that we need. 2 there. We could solve this right now. Take the shot. Stay on target. Stay on target. Loosen up. Heroic deed. What does it mean? No one knows. Come here. Come here. Yeah, so good. Feels so manly. So achieved. But women can be achieved too. So I will say I feel so person-y. Yes. Doesn't have quite the same ring to it, but it's
Turret
much
active.
more
Be careful.
inclusive. That's right. This.
I hate portals.
What am I looking at? A hamster ball with a pet hamster. Oh no, that's not right. It says quite a durable and heavy design, capable to even crush bones. Apparently, a hamster bit off a part of his master through the hole in the ball and ate it. They're not that harmless as it turns out.
You can lose your head for various reasons, but this case is especially interesting.
I don't get it. Explain that to me, chat. It is unclear to me what's going on. Inventory full. Inventory full. So one thing we can do here. Let's get some O2 in our system. Ever so quickly. Eat some food, drink some water to clean up some more space. Drop off one of the batteries. Go get 2 more batteries, or whatever they're called, discharge cells. And then we are cooking with gas, as they say. Cooking with gas. Oh, I was about to say I'm starting to fly better, chat, and then I did badly. Alright, that one's filled.
I hope it doesn't start firing right away once you fixed it.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Okay, and then there's 2 over here. That's all we need.
Turret active. Be careful.
Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Shots fired. Shots fired. Where are the control surfaces? Could it be in here? No oxygen here. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping there would be. What is this? Guy like barf in his suit? Yeah, it looks like. Never a good thing to do in space. Okay, so... control surface. Go. Then we ascend, chat. Come on, come on. Sold. We did it. I don't know why we're getting this gun going, but we are. We are gonna repair this weapon and reap the benefits. The Knight Errant. Look at that. I think it's just gonna detonate. I mean, that is some serious structural issues. For the sake of argument, let's just save.
Only one left.
One.
And we're done. I might
Let's
be
go.
wrong, but is Knight Errant preparing to shoot? No, it's not. But I'm starting to understand why you repaired this weapon. I'd like to warn you that shooting from it is pure madness. Therefore, I strongly recommend not to come near Knight Errant's manual control panel, take the joystick in your hand, direct the weapon at the debris, and press the fire button. Knight Errant is in running order.
We will not use the weapon, chat. We will not. Hello.
Yes, I had exactly the same idea. Knight Errant must break through the airlock's armor, damaging the latching mechanism. Try aiming and shooting at the lower latch so as not to damage the module. Seems like you only have one shot before the weapon's batteries go completely flat. Fire!
Did we just sneeze?
I'm not sure this is a good time to comment, but the shot didn't go well. Although you did damage the armor for sure, together with half
Sorry, chat. This is gonna be worth it.
the
No.
equipment.
Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. Can I do this fast enough? Disable, 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 disable. And you're doing this while you're running out of gas. Like, oxygen, I mean. Not farts. And then you go Control T. Then we go take a photo. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Desktop capture is required to take screenshots of the entire desktop. I don't want to take. I will just use Steam's integrated system. Let's see if we can get another one here. Very pretty.
Guns nearby.
Uh-oh. How are we doing? Anything that we can get from here?
An armored airlock with complex entry control system. The system was so complex that it was the first one to fail. However, this doesn't prevent the door from remaining armored. We won't find any other way into the module anyway.
But we cut it in half. Doesn't that count? Guess I should have brought my bike with me. You need another door. Like, can I put an airlock on it? No, like do this? So I need to bring aluminum and titanium. I might be able to like build something here. What happens if I try to build a service module near it? Nothing? Nothing at all? This looks like pointless exercise. Okay, chat, we're just gonna keep going. We are gonna need oxygen. Especially while I turn back on all of these things that we need to navigate with. See, like, please, developers, make a turn off all button. And if you have one, make it more obvious. Like, very obvious. In the settings. That would be Ducky. Thank you. Thank you, drive through. I'll just get a little oxygen while we're here. We are nearly full. We could head back to our base camp. Especially since we got a suitcase. But we're kind of good before we left this region of space. This guy will still shoot at us.
Turret active. Be careful.
Want to find its control unit. It may not have a control unit to turn it off. In here, chat? Like cave diving. You know, like you can get easily caught in all of this superstructure and just die. You can't get out to oxygen in time. Get turned around or you get wedged. Ain't no coming back. The reason I was saying it'd be good to find that control box is we could disable the asteroid and then we could, or the asteroid gun, and then we could use that item it drops something else. Like maybe you only need it for this one quest. Honestly, the quest felt a bit like make work. So, not sure. Like that felt like padding out the game, but maybe it had a good reason to do it.
There's a turret somewhere near.
Huh? Où est la tourette? Okay, so there's... yeah, I want that. You want the metal plating, the scrap metal. I realize they don't actually call it scrap metal now, but I'm gonna keep calling it scrap metal. Because that's exactly what it is. It's piles of junk. Ah, now we're full. Okay. So we'll oxygen up, head back to base, and then probably call it for the night. I think that's been a good stream. It has been a good conversation. Anybody seen Last Samurai? Alderaan. Alderaan-sama. Oh, come now. So, anything we need to do, like, how much does this give us? 30? Don't really need to use it yet. I was thinking we'd just use it and collect a few more things on the way back to base, but it's fine. So that's the hamster ball. We'll grab our vacuum scooter.
A turret. Be careful.
Where's this turret that is supposedly locking onto us? Oh, right. I was gonna finish sort of searching in here to see if there's anything else stood out as... oh. Something that will cook us dead. Uber quick. Alright. I think we're good to go. Alright, sit up straight. Take out all those more muscles. So yeah, chat, if you have any thoughts about what the next game should be, let me know. If you're comfortable with like a game like Satisfactory for a little bit, just to see what it's like. I mean, do that. I think it's a good one to try. Just, it'll be probably blind playthrough, because I probably won't have time between now and then to actually test it out. But it looks like it could be fun, and we could get into some shenanigans. So there's that, for sure. What else was I thinking? Oh yeah, the Outer Worlds. I'm just gonna look around. I'm gonna get some ideas about what'd be fun. Oh man, our bike is down to 65 durability. We're gonna have to do something about that. Pop in here, pop that there. That over. Oh, the durability I think was, yes. I thought that was my bike. It's not my bike. It is my Handy Scrapper Elite. So, here we go. We could now... this, we have another suitcase. Put that guy here. So... close as we can. Ah, yes, excellent. Alright, so what's in here? Oh, we have discharge cells. Derp. That's good. We have some excess shells. Cell shells. So we'll ditch all the collectibles. Frozen the Slaughtering. It's a great game. I've never even heard of Frozen the Slaughtering. Is that like a game version of the movie Frozen, but like really grim and dark? Like Let it snow. Let it snow. Oh no! Please stop. We don't need multiple of these. Some construction kits in. Oh, what was it that we were thinking of building? That it turned out I didn't have the gear for it, and I was also like, I don't understand why I would even do this. We needed just one piece of titanium. Why the heck not? Let's just do it. Let's do it, chat. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. One piece of titanium. Thank you. So... it's not gonna go up in the ceiling, it would go here. Yeah, let's do that. Wait, what? No. Something prevents dismantling. But I want to put this thing here. Oh, here you are. Confirm. Boop. Did it work? Yeah, it is an improved communications. That doesn't... I don't know, chat. I'm a little let down with this building component. Like, look at that. That barely looks different than this wall. Like, it would be nice if it was very obvious that this was something important. Or maybe it isn't important. I don't know. Elsa, yeah, Elsa turns into a Chilean soccer team member. Remember, cut the meat from the butt. It's like meaty with a little bit of fat. You'll survive much longer. Yeah. Delicious. Ugh. Man, that movie. What was it called? Alive? Yeah, Alive. Wow, that movie was dark. Good. Really well put together. And a true story, too. Oy vey. Alright, so... we were going to... Right, this was going to be... So we're going to put all of our titanium in here, our fabric in here. We're not going to put resin in here. Or lead. Anything that sort of feels like it's like higher grade stuff. We do need to keep some of this so that we can make... Wait for it, chat. Fine metal. Because I think we need to replace our handy scrapper. Yeah, we don't need to, but we will have to replace it soon. So we need a little titanium if we're going to do that. No, you know what we needed, chat, was we needed a new grabber tool, right? So we just need a battery. Do that. No battery. Hello, computer. Just use the keyboard. A keyboard. How quaint. What movie is that from, chat? Mechanical, you should know. Don't disappoint me. Do we want to research anything else? Drive, rocket, vehicle. So we need to find this lycoplasma stuff. I'm not sure why we would make the engineering suit. It seems to be exactly like the other suit that we've already made. Electronics, compensators. I mean, this is the military oxygen cylinder. Don't we have a military... I mean, don't we have oxygen that goes to 200? No, it goes to 200 now. We have a plus 125 reserve. That could be handy. Because oxygen is what annoys me the most. So we can make 2 compensators, 2 generators. Soil analyzer. I don't know the purpose of this. I do not understand. Ductor, refined metal, batteries, and magnets. We could use that against those robots. I think I'll take care of that before I before I start the next game. Oh. Install. Close as we can. This one actually, no, we could do? Pick up all this food off the ground and put it away. Crazy thought, eh, chat? Alright. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so the food will go in there. And why don't we... What was this one going to be? This is just like odds and sods and more higher tier resources. And collectibles, right? So then this can be food and resin. Lead, because you want to put your lead with your food. That's just simple nutrition 101. And we'll throw one of these and one of these. That feels good, chat. Yeah. I'm good with this. How about you? Okay, equipment. I really want, before we quit, I really want to try to make this. Electronics, compensators, generator. So, to make the compensator, we need alkali, 2 refined metal, titanium. That's gonna take ages. Ages. Alkali, the refined metal. So, where's my metal at? Here? Let's do that. Make some refined metal. We need, what, 4 of those? Based on needing 2 compensators, I think is what they said. And it would be probably handy to have a backup, but I don't think we have enough. Yeah, short. We'll do that. Oh, we do need the alkali, so we'll grab a couple of alkali. What else do we need to make that compensator? And the titanium. Okay. It was 2. Let's just be sure. I'm not going to waste resources here, chat. That would suck. 2 compensators, 2 generators. Alright, awesome. Go. Compensators. 2 generators. We need electronics and wire. So 2 electronics, 4 metal, 1 wire. We don't have, or 2 wire, sorry. So we don't have enough metal. Not ducky. So that leaves us with the 2 compensators. Just burning a hole in our pocket. 4 electronics, 2 generators. How are we doing in terms of electronics? We only have 3 over here. So I think that's going to be part of our next sort of step, is we're going to have to do a bunch of harvesting on electronics. And, was it what else we needed? Yep. Because to make the generators, we need electronics. We're going to need electronics to do the research, and we're short of metal. So, okay, well, that's it for tonight, I think, chat. I think we're gonna call it here. I'm surprised and amazed that I actually made it to the 3-hour mark, of which I streamed for 2 hours and 50 minutes. So I just wanted to say a quick thanks to everybody who came out tonight. Thank you to Mechanical Animal. Thank you to Not Just Another Dumb Blonde. Thank you to Gigi Nennert and to everybody else who came and contributed or lurked. As long as you enjoyed the content. If you enjoy the content and you're either watching this now or in the VODs, do consider giving a like, a follow. This isn't this isn't YouTube. Consider giving a follow because we are trying to make affiliate. So we're super close, 12 more follows before we make affiliate, and with affiliate we can push out more content of a better quality for everyone to enjoy. So the next stream will be on Sunday between 12 and 3 most likely. That's Atlantic Daylight Time, but if you go to my schedule on Twitch, it'll do the translation in time for you for your time zone. So hang with me here. We're gonna do a very quick raid because who doesn't like being raided? That's how we do. Let me just update here and see what's what. Anybody streaming that I would like to raid? See if anybody else is doing Breathedge at the moment. If you're interested in that and want more of that. Let's see. Let's have a quick peek here. Somebody who doesn't have a ton of viewers at the moment. And doesn't have the names like Dirty Deviant and El Dirty Squirrel. Let's find somebody else. How about this person? Sure. Stand by, chat. I'm gonna do the raid now. Hang with me for a second. Pocket Ninja is who we're gonna raid, just to, you know, just to make their day. Team manager raid. Pocket. There it is. And we will start the raid. Stand by, everybody. Thanks. Thank you very much. Not just another blonde. I'm just gonna say Blondie. Thanks, Blondie. You have a good night as well. And we're gonna start that raid now. Stand by.